Hi dear Cancers, welcome into Sage Sunset Healing Tarot, and I am here with a money and career message for you for today, July 17, 2025. So bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords is your first card, similar with your love reading. Eight of Wands coming out as well. You are sending out messages of your own. You're putting out your own frequency. Hangman. Okay, money reading. Nine of Diamonds. I feel like you have a mind of your own. You're doing your own thing. You could be a messenger as well. You're in power. You're in your own power, radiating, generating your own power, and sending off, giving off your own unique, individual message. Maybe you're not doing like everyone else or what everyone else expected of you. You're living true to your own generated frequency, your own money. Maybe you have your own island, your own sustainable system, your own sustainable ecosystem. Maybe you have a water system for yourself, an electrical system as well, a food system. Maybe you don't depend on others or others' systems. I feel like you are self-sufficient. You maybe have your own radio station as well. That's the energy. Like you have your own frequency. Okay, so that's the energy. Like it's like you're giving me the energy of a tower established. Like you set up your own something, your own thing. This is your name is probably on it. You could be a channeler. You're setting up your own business too. You could be marketing yourself, marketing your own self, promoting your own self. It just feels like you're doing something your own way, but this is something that other people are doing. Maybe you are a musician. Other people are doing it as well. But it feels like you give me the energy of someone independent. You have an independent mind. You're thinking of doing this yourself your own way, or you've already done so. You've done it yourself and your own way, and you are generating energy. Like you're still living. You are living. Like let's say you created a makeshift energy source and it is working for you. It might not be the most advanced looking because you made it yourself. So let's say you made it from some scrap items, but it's still very functionable. Like you could be a genius, an inventor. Like I feel like you invented something on your own. I hear you grew something on your own, you made something on your own. You might have a YouTube channel too that you're starting and you grew it on your own. I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing you starting something and growing it on your own, in your own way. I'm seeing plants. I'm seeing a generator, like a whole factory, a whole company perhaps. I'm feeling where you have grown something yourself, established yourself, and someone might be thinking of coming to partner with you. And this is about energy, money, resources, but it's something that you've done on your own, and other people or companies, bodies want to come in and work with you. Like let's say the ministerial bodies of your society want to come in and partner with you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe partner is a strong word right now. I just feel like, yeah, you used your two hands, your own mind, and you've established something self-sufficient that is working constantly. It's constantly doing good, providing good energy, good sources of food, energy, messages. You could just be, like I said, psychic, and you're you're constantly putting out good messages out there as a channeler. I'm seeing you establishing a radio tower. Just whatever you do, it is unconventional. You people might look at you strange. Like, why do you want to have your own when you can just sign up and be a part of that thing and get the same thing? Why did you feel like you have to do something on your own? Why did you feel like you have to build your own thing? Like, whatever this is, I'm seeing a water wheel, maybe like water, hydroelectricity perhaps. You invented something powerful, and people think of you and wonder why you have to have a vision of your own. What inspired this independent thought that you want to be self-sufficient and have your own thing? What inspired that? Okay, why did you not feel content, comfortable enough just going along with signing up for something like, let's say, being a part of another company then and letting them provide that service for you or something of the sort? Why were you not comfortable doing that? Someone is asking people. That's what people could be asking. Why you want to be so self-sufficient and independent? Because I feel like these people are asking you that because they see that you are strong and powerful, like you're full of power. Whatever you've created, mastered, generated, it's full of power. It's so sufficient. It's fully charged. So full of power, like constant momentum of good generation of positive, prosperous energies, currency, frequency, messages, vibes. You're just constantly generating. You're full of power. And people are seeing that. Why do you want to be so full of power? You could be a mechanic and you're just like working on things on your own, like you fix your own car and you're good at it. I'm not telling you that, you're just trying, you're good at it. So you may be someone that's, let's say you are a businessman, but you also know how to get underneath a car and pull it down. You look full of grease and dirt underneath a fingernail, but at the same time, at the same time, you probably play golf, but you know how to get down and dirty and get in the action. Someone could be saying, why you don't get someone to do that for you? Why don't pay someone to do that for you? Why don't let someone do that for you? But I feel like it's not, you just like doing for yourself, but maybe there's gonna come a change, because as soon as I said that, maybe there's gonna come a change. I feel like in you just doing for yourself, maybe there's gonna come a time where you're going to be sitting back, and because this is luxury as well, 9 of independence, 9 of diamonds, sitting back and just maybe paying someone, like they suggest, for someone to do something for you, but certain things for you. But I feel like you like creating systems that work for you. I feel like that's what you're doing, creating systems that bring in a consistent stream of energy, of just continually, like building that water well, that hydroelectricity system that I was visualizing. Imagine you built that, and now you can sit back and watch the water run over the water wheel and the energy created, and you know that you did that. Oh my gosh, you have some very special hands. You're an inventor, you are a creator, you are a designer, you are a developer, you are a way maker. You beautify things. You enhance life positively. You don't do it by diminishing other things. You do it by using, like, even the scraps, the renewable resources, and so you're so efficient and proficient in what you do, skilled. So if you're saying, if it is there, why not make something of it? If the energy is there, why not use it? Why not make something of it? Why not turn it into power? So you don't settle for less. You look and you see that, oh, more, I can do more out of this or out of that. I'm talking about renewable resources. You're not the type of person that's gonna like damage something to build something. You're not going out of your way. You see something loose that is not being used, and you see another thing and another thing, and you say, oh, maybe if I use these things together, I can make something off of these maybe waste materials or byproducts. I can make something off of this to generate more sustainability for me, for my lifestyle. So people coming to you and asking you, why do you keep doing things? Why do you keep trying new things, inventing things? Why? Why are you not? And you could be very young. I feel like I'm talking about a very young man, maybe early 30s. Early 30s. Okay, very sharp, independent in your thinking. And so people coming and asking you questions. People that see that you change life, you update yourself, you always have a new method, a new mindset, a new program, a new system. Okay? So Five of Swords is saying you just do because 11:11. Your mind just sees the things that you can do and you just do them. So I feel luxury and wealth around you, and I feel people coming to ask you why you are how you are. Like, let's say there's a lot of wood, dry wood, and you know that you can turn this wood into firewood or something, and you turn it into something else and make the best use of it. When someone is saying, why don't you just let that be? Why don't you just buy something? Why don't you do things a different way? But your mindset is something about you. It's like you were made close to the time when the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You were made close to the time when God just created the earth. So you have an idea of energy, of how things were created, of how things were before we had so much things. You know the basic principles, the basic elements. Wood, water, fire. You knew that. Something about you. Yeah. I hear something about passive aggression. So even these people questioning you, they might not necessarily agree with you because they are okay with how they live. They're okay with the system of things. They're okay with maybe not independence. They're okay with like having deals and being a part of agreements with other people, and nothing is wrong with that. They're okay with it. You just seem to be the odd one out. So sometimes they wonder if you think you're better than people, if you think you're greater. So that is one of the reasons why they're questioning you, to see what your mindset is like. If it is because you're just not satisfied and you think something is wrong with the way things are and how people normally do things. But it's not that. Your vision is just different. And maybe you are trying to explain it to these people, but maybe they will probably never get it. Maybe they will probably never really understand. Maybe one day down in the future, when their life has changed in some way, and they will come to realize, and they will remember you, set a trend. They will remember you and how they didn't understand you or your mindset, and now they are awakening to something similar within themselves, and they now understand somewhat the choices that you make. Anyways, yeah. 7 of Diamonds. I feel like you might be inheriting, or you inherited some things from your father. Yes, pretty much that is it. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, boss energy, highly spiritual people. Maybe you could be a pastor, a prophet. Okay, very self-aware. So people that somehow felt offended, that wanted to make you come across as being their nemesis, but you were not. So that is why they were trying to come ask you questions. It's like they were comparing themselves to you and thinking you think you're better. So they wanted to sort of make you into an enemy, but you're so diverse that these people cannot find anything on you to rationalize them judging you as being someone that is against them. They see that you are like for yourself and even for them as well, for the people, for people, for life. So every time they try to come in to see, it's like they try to figure out a way to cast negativity toward you, just to make people feel like the life how you live is bad. They wanted to somehow make it look negative, like to make you look like you're doing something bad or foolish. Just I don't know, they just felt uncomfortable with your type of mindset. So I feel with the Hermit and the Five of Diamonds, they wanted to make you out to be some type of an enemy, but you are not. And so yeah, they're just gonna they probably, I don't know, they just don't know what to do now. They're going to kind of leave you be, because they couldn't put anything vile or something like that on your file, because there's nothing to document negative about you. So whatever offended them about you, whatever they felt was offensive in some way, they come to realize that it's not really, but they just, at the same time, they feel blocked or stuck, because their initial intention was to see you as a bad person, as a negative person, but at the same time, there's nothing for them to see as negative, so they just feel rather stuck right there, not knowing what to really make of you still, but just keep watching you at the same time, watching your processes, studying your mindset. Okay, lizards, you could be seeing lizards today. That could be significant. So just be mindful. Wear the thing over your head. Protect your energy. Yeah, much love to you on your journey. All is well, all is within. Have a nice day and take it easy.